Hello, hi everyone. I'm Sandhya. I'm your botany lecturer. In the last videos, we have discussed about the morphology of flowering plants, root system, types of roots, functions of roots, modifications of roots. Then in the second one, stem, the functions of stem, modifications of stem we have studied. Then leaf, types of leaves, arrangement of leaves on the stem and branch. Then the modifications of leaf we have studied. In this video, we are going to study something about the flower. Flower or group of flowers. Actually, not actually flower. We are going to study about the inflorescence. The group of flowers. The arrangement of flowers on the main axis is called as inflorescence. In this video, we are going to study about the inflorescence. Inflorescence means a bunch of flowers, a group of flowers. When they are arranged on the main axis, it is called as inflorescence. Some plants bear single flower or a simple flower. Some plants bear group of flowers, bunch of flowers. Such type of thing is called as inflorescence. So what is a flower now? Flower is nothing but it's a modified shoot only. The shoot apical meristem which gets transformed into floral meristem. So flower is a modified shoot. Okay. So depending upon the this main axis is called as peduncle. Okay, this main axis is called as peduncle. So depending on the growth of the peduncle, whether it goes indefinitely or when it terminates into a flower. Okay, terminates into a flower and arrangement of the flowers. The inflorescence is of two types. So this is indefinite growth. This is indefinite growth. When the peduncle transforms into the apex transforms into a flower, this is a definite growth. This is a definite growth. So based on the arrangement of the flowers on the peduncle and the growth of the peduncle, they are of two types. The inflorescence is of two types. Racemose. Second one is Cymose. Third one is also there, but there is no particular growth of the peduncle or arrangement of the flowers. The arrangement of flowers is irregular. So, third one, a different one is a special one. Okay, special one. First coming on to the racemose inflorescence. Racemose inflorescence, here the peduncle grows indefinitely. Here the peduncle grows, the main axis grows indefinitely, and the flowers on the peduncle on the main axis are in acropetal manner. Alright. The main axis grows indefinitely and the flowers grow in an acropetal manner. Acropetal manner means inverted V fashion, or older flowers at the base, younger flowers at the apex. So such type of inverted V fashion, acropetal manner. Acropetal manner. Okay, means the peduncle grows indefinitely, then older flowers are at the base and younger flowers are at the apex. Okay, and depending on the branching of the peduncle, the inflorescence or the racemose or cymose inflorescence are of two types again. The simple racemose inflorescence or simple cymose inflorescence. Means if it is unbranched, simple inflorescence. If it is unbranched, what is unbranched? The peduncle. If the peduncle is unbranched, simple inflorescence. Compound inflorescence if it is branched. If the peduncle is branched. Okay. Means like this. Like this. If it becomes branched. Like this. Okay. This is a compound inflorescence. Now this racemose inflorescence is of 6 types. Okay, first one is raceme. In this type of inflorescence, the peduncle grows indefinitely. The pedicellate flowers are arranged in acropetal manner. Acropetal manner. Okay, acropetal manner. And sometimes the peduncle can be branched. If it is branched, compound raceme. If it is unbranched, it is simple raceme. Here pedicellate flowers are present. Example, Crotalaria and Mangifera. etc. Okay, here pedicellate flowers are present. Then second type is corymb. It is a type of racemose inflorescence where the peduncle grows indefinitely and the flowers come to the same height. The flowers at different nodes, arising at different nodes, they come to the same height. They come to the same height. Corymb. The flowers are arranged at different nodes, and the pedicels. The pedicel is nothing but the stalk of the flower. This is the pedicel. This is the peduncle. The main axis of the inflorescence is pedicle. The stalk of the flower is called as pedicel. That is the difference. Okay. So the pedicels of the flowers are of different lengths. So the flowers are arranging at different nodes and they are coming to the same height. So this is called as corymb. Sometimes it is unbranched, simple corymb. If it is branched, like this. This is branched one. Here, like this, branched. Okay. This is simple corymb, compound corymb. Examples of corymb: acacia and cauliflower. So cauliflower, the edible part of the cauliflower means whatever we are eating, the vegetable is not a fruit or it's not a stem like that. It is an inflorescence. So the edible part which we are eating, which we are eating as a vegetable is a inflorescence, and it is what type of inflorescence? Racemose. In racemose, the subtype is nothing but corymb inflorescence. It is called as inflorescence which we eat. That is a vegetable. Then the third type is umbel. Umbel. The name itself says that the inflorescence is umbrella type. Here, all the flowers are coming at the same height. So, all the flowers are coming at the same point. From the same point, the flowers are coming. Okay, from the same point, the flowers are coming like this. Okay, umbrella like. This is simple umbel. Then compound umbel means branched again, like this. It will be branched like this. This is compound umbel. Compound umbel. It is a characteristic feature of umbelliferae. Umbel is an inflorescence which is a characteristic feature of the members of umbelliferae or Apiaceae. Example: carrot. Okay, here the pedicellate flowers with the stalk of the flower is pedicel, so the flowers are coming from the same point. In corymb, they are coming at different nodes, coming to the same height. Here, they are coming from the same point and give an umbrella-like appearance. Okay, they are present in umbelliferae, Apiaceae. Example is carrot. Fourth type is nothing but spike. Spike is same as that of raceme only. The difference is that the flowers are sessile, means the pedicel is absent. When pedicel is absent, such type of flowers are called as sessile flowers. So the indefinite growth of the peduncle will be there, and here the bract will be there. Then sessile flowers. Bract like this. Like this. This is a spike anamata. Very good example in Acranthus. Okay, example Acranthus, and also they are present in the members of Poaceae. Poaceae or Graminae. Poaceae, Graminae. Common example is grasses. Grasses belong to the family Poaceae or Graminae. This is spike inflorescence. Spadix inflorescence. Next one is spadix inflorescence. Spadix inflorescence, here unisexual flowers are present, sessile flowers are present. Okay, unisexual means either male or female, neutral flowers will be present like this. It grows indefinitely. The flowers will be arranged here and it is covered by a modified bract called as spathe. Okay, Your unisexual sessile flowers, sessile flowers are present. Neutral flowers are also present. Here, this is the female zone. Female flowers will be present. Then here, the sterile flowers will be present. Then here, the neutral, I mean to say that male flowers, not neutral, male flowers will be present. This is the apex, and all these particular flowers are covered by a modified bracts called as spathe. This is the characteristic feature of banana, musa. Musa is nothing but banana. Then cocos, this is coconut, and colocasia. Okay. Then sixth type of inflorescence is head inflorescence. Head inflorescence is the characteristic feature of family Asteraceae compositae. Very good example is sunflower, marigold, like that. Sixth one is head inflorescence. It is a characteristic feature of Asteraceae. Here, the peduncle becomes condensed like this, and the flowers are arranged in the centripetal. Sunflower. Then they are arranged in the centripetal manner. Unisexual, sometimes bisexual sessile flowers are also present. This is head inflorescence. This is about the Racemose inflorescence. Now coming on to the Cymose inflorescence. In Cymose, the growth of the peduncle is definite. Means the apex gets terminated into a flower. It does not grow indefinitely. It is definite, and sometimes it terminates into a flower. This Cymose inflorescence. Cymose inflorescence is divided into solitary cyme and simple cyme. Simple cyme. Solitary cyme in this very good example is hibiscus. Hibiscus rosa sinensis or China rose or shoe flower. Here the axillary bud develops into a flower. Okay, single flower like this. It's a shoe flower, isn't it? Mandaram poo, in Telugu it is called as mandara. Like this. Okay, this solitary axillary cyme. This is axillary cyme. Datura also. This is hibiscus is axillary cyme, no? Datura is terminal cyme. Solitary terminal cyme. Okay, the terminal flower, the terminal bud develops into a flower like this. Like this. Okay, second type, simple cyme, cymule. Solitary cyme. Second type is simple cyme. In simple cyme, very good example is jasmine. Here it is a three-flowered inflorescence where the tip of the apex of the peduncle transforms into a flower. Then here, like this. Here, the arrangement of the flowers is basipetal, isn't it? The arrangement of the flowers is basipetal. Okay, so it is basipetal in the sense The older flower is at the apex and younger flowers are at the base or laterally they are present. It's a 3-flowered inflorescence. Jasmine is the example. This simple cyme can also be divided into 3 types based on the branching of the peduncle. Monocaetial cyme, dicaetial cyme, polycaetial cyme. Polycaetial cyme. Monocaetial, once it is divided, okay. Example is Hemilia. Dicaetial cyme, it is a very good example is Ipomia. Ipomia is an example. Polycaetial, Nerium. Monocaetial means like this it is present once, like this. Dicaetial means it is branched again. Polycaetial means many branches are raised at one point, like this. This is about the Cymose inflorescence. Coming on to the special types of inflorescence. Why it is special type? Why? Because the flower arrangement is different and it is irregular manner. Irregular manner of the flower arrangement is seen in this type of inflorescence. There are 3 types: verticellaster, cyathium, and hypanthorium. Okay, first one is verticellaster. In this type of inflorescence, first it develops as a dicaetial cyme. Dicaetial cyme. Then it develops into a monocaetial one. Flower will be there, dicaetial cyme, then monocaetial, like this. Okay, verticellaster. It is present. It is a characteristic feature of. Lamiaceae members. Lamiaceae or labiate members. Labiate members. Example, leucus. Okay. Second one is cyathium. Cyathium is a cup-like special type of inflorescence. It is a characteristic feature of Euphorbiaceae members. Example, Euphorbia. In this eclemarious unisexual flowers are present. So you might be thinking eclemarious means only essential organs are present. The non-essential parts are absent. The petals, sepals are absent. Only essential organs are present. It's a cup-like inflorescence, no? Like this it is going to be there. Okay? In the middle, the female flower will be present. Then the female flower is surrounded by the male flowers, which is distinguished by the single stamen. Okay, this is a cup-like inflorescence. This is the involucre of bract. This is the female flower, represented by the tricarpillary gynoecium. The male flowers are represented by the single stamen. This is the male flowers. So this is the cup-like inflorescence, cyathium. Then coming on to the third type, hypanthorium. This is also a special type of inflorescence where the arrangement of the flowers is irregular. Here also unisexual flowers are present. Okay, here the special this hypanthorium is a characteristic feature of the ficus fig. Okay, means here the peduncle becomes fleshy. Here the peduncle becomes fleshy. Okay, peduncle becomes fleshy and the flowers are arranged like this, irregular manner. Okay, here at the apex, the male flowers are going to be present. Male flowers. In the middle, gall flowers means sterile female flowers are present. Towards the base, the female flowers are present. Okay, unisexual flowers are arranged irregularly. Then in the gall flowers, an insect called as blastophagia lays the eggs. So they are symbiotic association. So without these gall flowers, without this ficus ficus or hypanthodium inflorescence, the blastophagia cannot complete its life cycle. So symbiotic association. Okay. Then sterile female flowers are found in between male and female flowers, and these are called as gall flowers. Then the whole inflorescence becomes a fruit, fig, after fertilization. Very good example is ficus. So hypanthodium. This is a special type of inflorescence. Thank you.